Yeah, I think it's a really good win for the group. Really happy for the players and for the staff. To be fair, I think it's a good win in that. Yeah, if I could have picked the type of win that would really benefit the group today, I think it would be one where we have a clean sheet, we have a really stable performance, give nothing away. It was a tough game as what we knew it would be. Played in a really, really difficult atmosphere, and the players stuck together, stuck to the jobs. When we did play our football in the first half, put some really good moves together. Didn't get the reward, but then a lot of what we spoke about over the last couple of days, to be honest, was not getting too desperate when we don't score early, managing the game better, managing the emotions better, not getting frustrated, not forcing the issue, not opening ourselves up too early, knowing that if we don't get the early rewards, which we could have done today, that if we stay stable, if we stay concentrated, if we stay together, then we have the quality to win the game late and the fitness to win the game late. And if we can't do it with the starters, then we have good subs to come on and do it. So in a fair bit of adversity today and this week, I think the group showed the qualities that they're going to need today to keep picking up games in a really tough season in a challenging situation.
Your subs again, 3 of them involved in the goal. I think that's 5 goals for Jack now, 4 of them off the bench. That's been a big thing that you've drummed into the players over the years.
Yeah, it's something that we believe in, something that we've had success with, and they've had a really good impact. It was a real challenge today with the 2 substitutions. That's 2 number 10s going off, also 2 stoppages. Makes it really, really tricky because your timing of the last sub is really difficult. Then you don't want to leave yourself open to maybe somebody getting injured or getting cramp, and you can finish the game with 10 men, so you can't go too early. But we knew we had some good weapons there, but yeah, it probably came a little bit later than most people wanted in the stadium, but we got there, and the subs had the impact, and when it falls to Jack, you have real confidence that he's going to tuck that away. So a really nice moment for him again.
What can you say about Jack? I mean, he's probably your best performer on a difficult night on Tuesday. We talked about it in the press conference about how difficult it is accommodating both him and Jayden, but his attitude this season, whether he's a starter or a sub, has been outstanding, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. Probably didn't have the start that he wanted in the first game or 2, but even that's part of his story. I've spoke with Jack. He's already shown that he can be a really good player in the Championship, and I think he is already a really good player in the Championship. What we want him to be, what we believe he can be, what he wants to be, is I think he can be a really good Premier League player, and to do that he has to develop from where he was 18 months ago in his all-round game, in his off-the-ball work, in his defending, in his resilience, all those things. And I spoke to him about the season when whether he plays 30 starts or 25 starts or 20 starts, it's probably not going to be the decisive thing in him taking a step towards possibly being a Premier League player again and helping the club taking a step towards being a Premier League player. That is how he can work every day, how he can keep improving his game, how he can deal with the different situations, how he can keep improving all around. And he's doing all those things. And I say he knows that he'll do that some weeks from the start, he'll do that some weeks from the bench, but if he keeps working how he is at the moment, he's, I think, a much better, more rounded player than the one who arrived. That player was already a good Championship player, so not that he doesn't have anything to prove at this level, but we know he is. But I think he's on his journey now to hopefully just becoming the best player he can be, and if he can do that, then it's good for him and good for the club.
You mentioned the 2 injuries. How are the boys?
Sammy, I've not seen downstairs, to be honest, was a knock on his knee that he obviously tried to shrug off, so that's probably one of them that can go one way or the other. So I'd imagine we'll investigate that over the next 24 hours. Chuba was a really heavy knock. I haven't seen the tackle up close. A couple of people asked me about it downstairs, but his ankle shin's in a wee bit of a mess. But hopefully it's just an impact and won't take too long.